Howdy, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Scrub, and welcome back to Going Medieval. Last time, we had a surprise siege that busted through our first gate, and fortunately we were able to hold that off pretty well, and as a result we got our first prisoners over here, yay! We don't really know what to do with them quite yet. I don't quite know if there's a way to get them into their own cells. I was looking at some of the old logs, it said it was something they had planned on adding, and as far as I can tell they haven't yet, unfortunately. Because I think you're supposed to be able to, like, click these and have them move there. I'm not sure if they'll get moved if we try to recruit them or not, hopefully, but if not, so be it. Also, we need to make sure these guys get fed. That would be a good thing to do. And for the foods, I am going to try and convince these guys to come around to our side, so I'm thinking give them some decent stuff, but not the best. Because there's definitely stuff we want to save for our guys. And definitely don't feed them human, because that's not our steez. Looking at you, Wulia. So everyone seems to be getting up and about for the beginning. Looks like they're trying to go feed prisoners. And Baldred, you are undoing shackles. Excellent. And make sure we got you marked. And we also want to try and recruit these guys. So let's go ahead and do that. First priority of the day is definitely going to be trying to rebuild everything that we lost in the raid. We didn't lose anything as far as manpower goes. They did break a bunch of stuff, which is mostly fine because it wasn't anything that important that we can't rebuild. Oh, these guys are gonna be cold, aren't they? Maybe we shouldn't have completely stripped them down. Can I give them clothes? Yeah, Lotta's trying to get some recruitment going right now. She succeeded in one. Failed that one. Hey, you know what? 2 for 3 is not terrible. And Lotta apparently doesn't have clothes. You should definitely have clothes. And we got idle people, settlers are starving, this is all going great. Alright, we got a decent chunk of the cellar going, so we'll go ahead and expand a little bit of that just to give people stuff to do. And we should probably go ahead and get the ice buckets going. Yeah, I think what we'll try, it's gonna be something a little bit different. I'm actually gonna put them right outside here. Probably don't put it right next to a torch, actually. Maybe try facing it this way. Yeah, they beelined this immediately well, not immediately, they beelined Skeps first, but they went after this stuff pretty quickly, so maybe have it up a little bit higher will be okay. It looks like these 3 are still starving, that's not great. Yeah, how am I supposed to get them into different cells? So if they're all just gonna share this one food, they might all end up starving anyway. So should I try and make this like a, like knock down all the walls? Like the inside walls, obviously, not the ones that would let them out. And Quinhild is idle. Okay. Oh, you know what? I bet it's because the gardeners are bored. Okay, that's fine. We'll find stuff for them to do. I just need everyone to kind of just be busy for a little bit while I try to figure out how to get the prisoner stuff fixed, which I don't think is going to happen, if we're being honest. All right, even more people idle. So we are literally we have nothing going on, apparently. It's going to assign all the work assignments so you guys can be busy for 5 minutes while Dad tries to fix things. Do that. Chop this tree. If you're feeling frisky, go fishing for the first time ever. Just do something and let me think. Yes, I'm aware you're starving. I'm not actually a fan of that. I'm trying to get you fed, but the game won't let me put you in a cell where you can get fed, so try not to die. And we should probably try to make sure these guys have heat while we're in the neighborhood. You know, we probably should still strip them, but it is getting cold out, so that is probably something to consider. Okay, I think they accidentally are smart enough to make it work, so hold on. Now, if we try to do this, you know what? It's fine if the cells aren't even right now. We'll worry about it later. Now, go ahead and fill these in. Either that or they're about to do the wandering game, which I can probably micromanage this to work if I really want to. And now that the kitchen's done, we can go ahead and assign everything. Okay, kitchen is back up and running, and these guys are kind of chill and doesn't look like they're freezing right now, so I'm guessing that was somebody in the cellar. Yeah, for now they just can kind of wandering back and forth between all the rooms, which I guess isn't really a problem right now. If we're being honest, it's just kind of an oddity. And we definitely need to fill these holes in from where the wall was. Alright, go ahead and make sure these people have... Oh, you guys put up the wall. Okay, we got one of the walls in a decent position. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to babysit this to make it work. So delete that one, cancel that. Delete that. Yeah, go ahead and just keep building all the braziers. That is a-okay. You guys see this brazier in the other room? It's nice and toasty. You might want to visit. Just saying. Alright, cat, thanks for eating the prisoner's food. Much appreciated. No visitor. Let's see. Druid? Alright. Not too bad. Druid 2. We already have our druid technically, so I think we'll be alright there. And hello. Oh, I thought that was a wolf carcass. That's just bones. We don't actually care about that. Okay. And now... Okay. Someone please come... I say somebody. Jeanette? Prioritize this. Okay, Yohama's apparently coming to get it. Nope, Vincent. You stay. You... idiot. Please. Please let me help you. One of you. Anybody. I don't care who. Oh, Lucas, you absolute mad lad. Alright, Yohama, get your ass over here in double gear, please. Okay, progress. No. Oh. Alright, Bill. You could have used the wood that's... Okay. This is gonna give me an aneurysm, but I know what my focus is for the day. There has to... Like, certainly they've come up with a way to do this, right? It can't be that hard. Maybe something with the warden? Lotta, your desk was up here, right? Let's see. Warden's desk. Okay. It doesn't do anything. It's just a set piece, I guess. Oh, please. Oh. Do it. Do it. Build. You know what, Peach? I don't care if you're stuck in the wall and you die. The prisoner is in there. That is all that matters to me right now. Okay. Now... Oh, please. Okay, I think Vincent's probably gonna walk into the other room. Okay, technically right, but it worked out. And yep, you're gonna walk back in there. We have time, this is okay. Maybe you'll wander back over later. Okay, there we go. Yohama's still getting resources for construction. Lucas, please go back in the other room. Why are we idle? Kerbok, you had to have something better to do, right? Or are you really that bored? Construction... yeah, okay, you really are bored. I think we need some clay. I think we'll just set up a huge expedition of this while I try to get the prison situation sorted. Get that going. Yohama is going to get over here in time to maybe... You're grabbing the wood from up here, I guess? Oh, okay, you know what? It worked. Whew. Alright, step 1 of the day, complete, folks. Fantastic. Everyone is in their own prison cell. And it's heated. And they have food. What more could you ask for in life? You can have clothes later. Speaking of, I think one of ours was actually nude still, right? Yeah, we apparently don't have good stone bunny attire. Did we have to tear this down at some point? No, but we have an insanely dumb amount of garbage, I guess. Okay. Oh, because, yeah, unfortunately, I think when everyone comes in a raid, they're all just rocking sturdy and flimsy. So we just have so much of that to get through that we can't. Okay. For now... Oh, 2 of you, sheesh. Alright, I know you're not gonna like it, but no, not summer clothes. Okay, now Magoda's gonna start decrafting everything. Good. We have quite a bit to get through. Oh, you know what? I bet they're all gonna be restitutionists because they're all faithful sons of England, right? Alright, cool. So... Alright, Maynailed, you are even more alone than you used to be, so good for you, I guess. Lucas Reeve, first one. Good at melee combat, botany, and smithing. Not great at art. He's a gourmet, so he's a good cook. Wants to eat more. He's just straight up slow, which is unfortunate. He's a green thumb, which we don't really need, and he's a brawler, so he likes to fight. Really enjoys botany and is okay in melee combat. He's slow because he has a bad back, and he likes to be outside in the cold. And Svetin. Don't know how you say that. Ooh, really likes range and melee combat, and good at smithing and tending. She's a hedonist that likes to fight. Okay. Honestly, you're probably the best of the three. Oh, 20 marksman, 2 stars? Are you kidding me? Okay, so she needs a heavy immediately. I think I found our new captain of the guard, if that was the position. I'm gonna go ahead and sign these 2 backup jobs as jailers as well, so that we just make sure that they always have food. We always have people to strip people down, shackle, all that good stuff. Not Todd, but the important thing is they all have food and drink, right? Well, you're gonna get food in the morning, hopefully. But yeah, they got food, they got beer. Let's see. No shackles, you're all on recruitment. And it does look like you can just straight up release someone if you don't think they're a good fit. And there's the recruitment. Alright, so 7, 0, and 7. Who's doing that? So let's see, yeah, she has insane speechcraft, so... Who knows, maybe she can roll high, and I also don't know if you can go higher than that. Okay, so it looks like the morning routine of her running over to recruit these guys is working, so we'll probably stick with that for a while. Yeah, that's the other thing. We got 3 on this one. Who knows if we'll get more in the next couple, so we'll probably need more cells. Which means we might finally go with the plan where we actually link everything up. Because what I was thinking is either we combine all this, bring this over, probably put in a 4th cell, and then have the 2, the chapel and the temple kind of put up in here. Or what we could do, dig under the jail, and then put some more cells down here. Obviously, we'd have to be careful with this, but I don't think it would really be an issue. I guess the other thing is, it would be really close to here, but again, as long as we don't dig out, it should be fine. The only issue I think we could have is, you can see right here, Trebs have hit the ground before. So in theory, if they bust this at the right time, they could cause a prison escape. It's very unlikely, but it could technically be possible, depending on where we actually place the cell. So that might be one we keep in the back pocket. And more importantly, yeah, with that raid, we should probably start looking at our next defenses before that becomes a problem again. I think if we go... I think 3 out might be an okay look, because it gives our front guys plenty of time to shoot into there. Once they break through that, it'll give us plenty of opportunities to hit through here. If they've split their forces, we'll have more time on each gate. And if we have them manned here, we should be able to focus fire. I think I'm going to need to end up bringing this out in the long run. And might even need to do the same thing over on this side, just because the warehouse, which probably needs to be expanded soon. Yeah, I think we'll start with this. We might want to rechange it at some point, but I think it'll be okay for now. And naturally, we're going to go for the ornate gates, even if they have less health, which... 470, 500. But you can't put a price on style. And to start, we should probably get a single layer of limestone going on either side of the gate. And if I'm not mistaken, the gates operate all the same, no matter what type of gate. They're either open or closed. I could be wrong about that for the basic gates, but I guess we'll find out once they're built. Settlers becoming annoyed. Edith. Oh, hey, we are actually getting eels. Oh, we might finally have assaulted eels. Hurrah. Oh, look at that. Excuse me, Mr. Oak Tree, what do you think you're doing in here? Get out of there. I thought it was weird we had a gigantic apple tree. It turns out you're not. I mean, it is a cool look. And I'm sorry to do this to you, but this isn't your neighborhood. You belong outside the gates. There we go. I gotta freaking look through all these for non-believers. Oh, is that one? No, that is a new apple tree. Fantastic. Well, as far as I can tell, there aren't any other ones. That being said, I'm also not looking that hard, so if one pops up, we'll chop it down later. As far as I know, we just gained an apple tree out of that, so it's a-okay. And there's the new tall gates, and oh, look at that. That is so worth the iron you throw into it. That looks fantastic. Okay, and it does look like they have the same rules. Good to know. Ooh, do we want... Yeah, we gotta go for that curve. And go ahead and open that one as well. Open the gates. Oh, come on. You're really gonna do it? Hold on. Sorry. I think I just realized what that second button does. Please reopen the gate. All right. And just like that, team build crew's getting it done. Yeah, this should still be decent shooting from over here. I think if we really want to, we can probably do the third one just in line with this. I think we've got enough shooting going out, and if we go with the single wall being low, we probably have more angles than I'm giving us credit for. If I want to get really greedy, I could even try to do it a little bit outset. That could be interesting. Like, extend the gate, or not the gate, the wall, like, maybe, like, 3 out, and then do a gate, like, out here-ish. That could be interesting, then it just creates, like, a little kill box. Also, does this... Okay, good. Oh, okay. And believe it or not, yes, that is actually the most important thing, is making sure the gates both swing the same way. Oh yeah, and for you guys, how did the recruitment go? Let's see. Okay, 16, so it might be going up quicker than I'm expecting it to. Yeah, you got a 9. Okay, so it does look like it's not just a pass or fail. You're going to get different rolls each time, so... Alright, for now we don't really know how long it's going to take to recruit, but... I think with a 40 Speechcraft, we're in a very solid position for that. Oh, that is interesting. We dug out an extra lair, apparently. Let's go ahead and fill that back in. Mystery room, that isn't that much of a mystery. Yeah, I think I got an idea of what we want to do with this. Here we go. We're going to keep all our precious metals in here. We've built our vault. Yay, we should probably not leave a direct open window to the vault, but screw it, it's fine. It's on the 2nd floor. But yeah, we'll start keeping all this in here, and I do have coins marked in here for as well, so we could hopefully just build like a little dragon stockpile. The problem is I think coins automatically go to chests as well, and I don't really want to go around every single chest in the settlement. Well, I say go around every single chest. I could just double click and do all of them, but I think it's fine the chest having a little bit of gold, because I wouldn't mind everyone having their own little spending money. From now on, we'll just stockpile all the fancy stuff in here. And naturally, we need to put a reinforced door on that. And, ooh, I think the 1x1 support beam is causing some slight issues. Let's go ahead and try to get rid of that if we can. Game wants to let me. All right, well, the game's kind of being a dick and I can't click on this, so we're gonna probably just keep destroying stuff until I can eventually destroy that beam. So we might slightly tear the vault apart, but we'll get it back together when we can. We also want to make sure we start putting secure doors on all the 1st level stuff, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and get started on that. Okay, now can I click it since yeah, for some reason it wouldn't let me get it on its level. There we go. And go ahead and open that back up. And now we got both our tall gates. Huzzah. Oh, I almost forgot one final door down here. There we go. And we'll probably want to do the one up here because it's pretty quick access. Who's starving and why? You really shouldn't be. You are marked for food, right? Yeah, you should be... Oh, hopefully someone gets on that. And we also just have a bunch of food piling up in the kitchen, so I think we need to go ahead and add a few more shelves down here. 16 shelves should go ahead and get us filled up for a little bit. Oh yeah, I guess if it's this cold out, we should probably close all the windows, huh? Alright, well, it looks like everyone's gonna knock out before they close the windows, so hopefully you don't mind being a little bit cold. Okay, there we go. Our boy got fed. Excellent. Alright, that was the other thing I wanted to try and fix that I haven't really had an opportunity to. Yeah, these guys on the 2nd floor, they're going to be extremely cold because their top floor is just wicker flooring. I never really did come up with a good answer for that, did I? I could just go, if I want to go for like a cheap, quick solution, I could just go with wooden floors. I don't know what I want to go over the top of it, as far as the long term goes. Oh, also, I just noticed, this is a little bit awkward. The stairs, like, right on the doorway. That should be back a little bit more, I think. Yeah, it's kind of a weird look. But the other thing I was actually gonna comment on is, yeah, so those raiders, they all pretty much bunched up right here when they got the retreat. All they had to do was bust through 2 more doors and they would have been on top of us. Granted, what would have ended up happening is they would have started coming up here, getting shot one at a time as we kited them back, and probably made a final stand right here and shot them down. So honestly, I think our defenses are pretty solid, because we have plenty of time to shoot them on their way in. And at this point, we usually have another platform that we could fire at people while we either give ourselves covering fire or just fire as a block. So I think we're in a pretty good spot for the moment. That means that definitely don't go for the plan where we just have the stairs going from up here to up here. That would be not super great for us. Yeah, why were you trying to go harvest? That's weird. I'm gonna give you an extra hour just to make sure you get your stuff done right. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why she went to go do that. These guys shouldn't be starving. We need to make sure we're feeding them. And we could probably just go for some basic straight Oh, we gotta delete that one extra bit of floor, right? Yeah, we can probably cut the clay brick stairs and just go for basic wooden ones. And then we want the reinforced door right here, and then we can go ahead and throw that new wooden staircase in. I guess it's mainly just the ones over here we need to worry about. Actually, you know what? We are about to have 3 potentially new people, aren't we? This will be a very long-scale project, and I'll be honest, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to want it to look, but I think we can go ahead and start putting some stuff as far as an extension up here goes. Follow-up, where do we want the doors? We'll get part of it set up for now. I think there's still a couple things we need to get done in here. Like this. Why is that missing? There we go. Need to wall that off so that the Great Hall is all by itself. And naturally, on the Dragon's Hoard, we need the best door that money can buy. There we go. So now our little vault's gonna be completed here. And I'll be honest, I don't think it's gonna look that impressive, but the important thing is that we're trying. Maynild's up for level 2 Druid, why not? And I think that just means you're gonna be hating manual labor even more. And you get better animal handling, which I don't think you're doing anyway, so congratulations on the promotion. Why do you guys keep... Okay, well, 1, the dogs eating the prisoner's food doesn't help. But 2, can you guys please make sure these guys are eating? I'm gonna make sure they have red currant pie. That seems excessive, but you know what? Maybe the power of pie will win people over. We're gonna be real chill with these guys just to make sure they stay fed. Speaking of, all right, you're at 25 already, you're down at 8, and you're at 5. So the best one might be the first one to join, which I would be okay with. Yeah, even pulling all that stuff out of storage doesn't look like it made a dent in it. There's still so much in here. Speaking of, why is that forbidden? No. We want to use everything in here. And I'm hoping that what they end up getting done is getting a lot of these clothes crafted down over the winter. So it looks like we're at least keeping busy for now, which is great. And I should probably give ourselves more work before we get off of that. Leave the dirt. We want to try and get some limestone out of here. We can probably go ahead and get a little bit more clay too. Oh, right. I was about to say, hey, did we never move those smelting furnaces? Yeah, remember the siege that happened last time? Maybe has something to do with that. All right, well, it looks like we're low on basic limestone, so we're just gonna go basic with just all in on clay. It's not the sexiest option, but it's the one we have. Do I want it there or one more over? I think I want everything one more over. Yeah, I think I like the spacing on that a little bit better. Also, weirdly enough, they left the merchant stall and the caravan halt. Everything else they decided to destroy, but they're like, nah, those are cool. So I think really all we have left is the skeps, and we should be good, and I can throw those off until whenever I feel like we need them. I probably could have squeezed a few more days out of them if I really wanted to, but we have so much beeswax in here, we literally can't get rid of this stuff. So I think we're fine. And we should have plenty of honey as well. There we go. Go for a little door right next to this. Well, hold on. How easy is it to get through here? Okay, if they break into the library or the Great Hall, then they can get up into this tower, so... This one, I think, is a lot more difficult access than this one. Or at least we'll be able to track them for a lot longer, so I think that's alright. Someone please feed Vincent. Yeah, priority very high. Okay, I guess these guys will just start getting lavish meals, too. We'll just give them the whole 9 yards. Also, weirdly enough, I just realized basic meals aren't on this list, which is odd, but what can you do? Oh no, doggo the chicken. Rip. Alright, you bougie bastards, now you can get lavish meals, so please come over to the dark side or light side or whatever we are. I think the honest answer is morally ambiguous. Alright, and the first smelter comes online, so we can go ahead and start getting all this going. There we go. Plenty of iron and plenty of steel should get us going. Alright, so we've been digging up a lot of clay. We may have just burnt a bunch of that, but we should be fine. And they finally fed the prisoner, so good news. Okay, I guess the other one will get finished in the morning. And who will this be? Okay, it's the arms merchant again. I was hoping we'd see the new prisoner trader, because I was thinking about maybe selling off one of the other two guys, because... yeah, honestly, and I think this is going to be probably a trend they're going for, and it kind of makes sense. I'm guessing the prisoners you get aren't generally going to be that good. Because, yeah, these guys are honestly pretty basic. I mean, granted, she still has plenty of room to grow. She's only 33, which is nice. But, yeah, like, you've got just melee combat botany, Snow White, and Elf Shot aren't great. This guy, meanwhile, yeah, only melee and botany, smithing, low art, but... actually, you know what? I mean, Sluggardly is really bad, but other than that, you're not terrible. Yeah, I guess you guys aren't as bad as I thought you were. You're not great, but... you know what? I guess it's literally free labor, so... well, I say free labor. We're wasting all our resources trying to get you on side. I could just put you to work, but... I'd rather them work for me willingly. And that's where we're going to call it apart for this one. Pretty good progress. We got our second layer defenses going, which I think look pretty damn nice. We went ahead and updated our actual interior security a little bit as well by throwing up some reinforced doors everywhere. And we got the framework for our next major expansion on the Great Hall, which will probably end up being a living space of some sort. And next time, we will talk to this new merchant, probably offload a bunch of stuff we don't want. And then after that, I think we're just going to keep building for winter. We've got most of our gardening done, so that should be alright. And I think we're just going to keep expanding our mining operations to hopefully find some better stuff there. So I hope y'all are looking forward to that. Until then, thanks for stopping by. See you later.